Hello, Divine Sunshiners. This is Divine Sunshine coming to you with your weekly reading. It's going to be very quick. I apologize. I was not able to get on Friday. We had a crisis with my dad. Excuse me, my nose is my my heart chakra is really being activated. Wasn't able to come on here to tape. Trying to get him together. They had transferred him from the hospital to the rehab. He's on dialysis now, and just really trying to convince him to get on it was a lovely journey. I would say really definitely last week I had my child moment, dealing with him and what was going on with him. So just like I told you all, you don't see me, something has happened, so just keep me in your prayers, keep him in your prayers rather, too, and just really about for his health and just healing, as well. We moved into a rehab facility Saturday, and then Sunday, he said that he really liked the rehab we had picked for him. He was eating, which he had not been eating before, and he seemed like he was comfortable. So right now we're just taking everything one day at a time, and he seemed like he was really happy where he is. So that is why. So I'm going to kind of be really sporadic with that. So let me kind of clear the air and invite the angels to come with my feather with that. And so I'm just going to start off very quickly. I'm trying to see if I can keep this to 30. Because then I have a reading also. I promise a subscriber to a reading as well. Clear. So, what is the objective for this week? What is the objective for this week? What is the objective? Someone came and then they knocked back down. Okay. Give me one. Ooh, new one. What risk are you happy that you took? Wow. Oh, finally a new one. What risk are you happy that you took? Okay, so this is your objective for what you should be working with this week, is the taking some type of risk to help you grow. And so think about what have you done in the past that you say, oh, that's risky. I'm so glad that I did. So I would say even with my dad, with him convincing him to go on dialysis because he didn't want to do it. I was kind of scared. I said, oh, Lord, what is it going to do? His system, whatever. And, it seemed like it was worth the risk going on. Maybe some of you all might be that phone call or that communications or telling them your DM, your actual emotions. I did something. I took a risk. I kind of told them something emotionally, and it looked like it paid. I said, "Oh Lord!" I told him at the end. So I'm so embarrassed. I had to share that with you, and looked like it didn't faze him at all. It's like, okay, and I was like, "Oh God," I was like, "He ain't gonna talk to me in the morning. I could forget that." I laid it on him a little too much, and he's like, "Okay, good morning." I'm like, "Good morning." Yeah, good morning, sunshine. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I didn't scare you off. So I'm like, so sometimes you really, the thing of you being scared to do it is really worth the risk, because you just don't know. I think it's the worst part of it is your fear and what you're actually thinking about, like what would happen and all this what ifs and all this stuff, and that's what makes it worse. I'm gonna use Beckler, her cards. What's her name again? Melanie Beckler's card. Clear, because she's kind of straight and to the point. I don't have time for the harmony other ones, and the other ones I like them too, but they take a little while and they have like long things for me to really kind of get into it. So I'm gonna ask her angel cards to tell us which angels should be. Oh wow, which angels should we be working with? Oh, this week. Wow. So it said you should be asking help from your guardian angels this week. That's self-explanatory, those who are working with you. And then new levels of light. Angel of Ascended Masters. That's what you should be working with, is with angels and ascended masters. You know, definitely, I would look up this week some names of some ascendant masters to see which one resonates with you. Spirit's like, nah, don't tell them about anyone's, because look and see, somebody might even click or even introduce themselves to you and say, hi, I'm your ascendant master that I would like to work with you on your journey. And so go ahead and kind of Google search some ascended masters or even some other angels that maybe I have not talked about on this channel. You know, you got your main ones, especially, you know, Archangel Michael. I told you the ones who are for twin flames, Archangel Michael, Archangel Shamiel, Archangel Charity. Those are the ones that are for twin flames. Those are who are on this journey. And so then I would say also, you know, you got your other main ones, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel. So those are the ones that, you know, you could also, because like when I got on here before, they was like, you know, here, you know, I call on my main ones, but it's like, yeah, call on Uriel and Gabriel, call on me too. So that's funny, I looked over here, say Michael, Archangel Michael. So look to those angels to kind of really help you this week, and ascended masters. So you have assignment for me, because you know, like I'm a teacher, so you have assignment. Look at some ascended masters and you say, okay, that kind of resonates. Look at their backstory and see, you know, oh, okay, I think I might want to work with this person, or work with this master. Okay, clear. Can you tell me what is the, oh, okay, main events that's going to happen? I didn't name. So this is overall. So maybe this is overall energy. So it look like you're doing overall. I didn't say who it was. You just dropped on out and said like me. So the overall energies that you will be working with, according to these angels and your guardian angels and ascended masters, they're saying this week you'll be working with the main events of motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic, focus, communicate with vision, and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. Again, go to your angels, ascended masters, your guardian angels to ask for help. They always said it, because you are achieving new levels of light. Okay, so those are the ones that you will kind of communicate with, and you got to stay focused. Five of air, so that's action. Five of air is kind of more the mind, mental things, or sometimes they say conflict. An unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. Review everyone's motives. Some of you all might be looking at to see something that you had done in the past. I'm going to ask for a clarifier. Clear. Can you clarify this one? That one's kind of, I got who that is. Who's the main things here? Archangel Uriel. So Archangel Uriel says, kind of ask them, the seventh chakra, which is your crown chakra, which is the way in which intuitively you and, oh, I didn't ask, and I have a divine masculine here to help to be the anchor and for it to be for to communicate for the collective and divine masculine. Ask for divine feminine to be here to ask for it to be here for mouthpiece for the collective and the feminine. Okay, thank you. Look like they came in without me even asking my master, like, you didn't ask for me. like you say, here I am. Yeah, I was in a hurry, so thankful for coming through the door. It's like you got company. I'm like, who's these two? So okay, yeah, thank you. Seven chakras. So Archangel Uriel, crown chakra. This is the way in which you communicate with your you communicate crown chakra from divine masculine too, if you, especially when you're talking about divine unisouls, heart to heart. So this way also seventh chakra, opening that up, so it can help you intuitively in your awareness to kind of find out, okay, where did you make the wrong choice or at? You know, how can you learn from this situation and review everyone's motives? I'm looking at this to really say it's not really something present. To me, I keep on feeling like it's something at the past and really taking review, because again, the objective was growing and what risk are you happy that you took? And so you might be looking at also at the risk that you had taken that was not a wise choice, and you're trying to learn from that situation as well. Okay, the next one is Page of Earth, scholarly, dependable, patient, successful. Good news about financial matters wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. So some of you all might be, as far as your finances have been a little kind of funny. We're at the point now that it seems like, to me, this is a young kind of angel. The wings are kind of developed, so you might be ready to take off flight, to really transform into really the divine person that you are. Now this has more of a feminine, so we're talking about really emotionally how you feel about money matters. You know, some of us, like I'm working with myself now, to think of now when I have money, stop that lack consciousness, kind of stop myself like, okay, now I spend this, what I'm gonna have left over. I'm trying to stop myself from having that kind of thought, because that keeps on perpetuating and manifesting more lack when it's attached to money. Money matters. So that's a new area of study. So really learning some new ways of how I really studying, like the old folks mean. You just, when they say, what you doing? I'm studying, which means they sitting there and they pondering, they really thinking on things. So to me, it's a new area, a new way of thinking, how you do that deep thought, that deep meditative, that deep concentrated thought that you have. You're finding a new way how to go about doing that. And then you had the Four of Earth, being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decision given to those less fortunate. Some of you all might be in a position that you really kind of tight with the money, you know, maybe some point that you really had an opportunity to help out somebody, a friend, or family member. You're like, nope, I got to keep my money, I got to keep on counting my coins, and I'm not thinking about helping you out, so you've been a little tight. Kind of watch that, those frivolous kind of things, actions that you're doing there. Because remember, it looks like the theme this week is taking a risk, you know. Sometimes the risk of maybe helping out somebody, you might find out through the law of paying it forward. Later on, Murphy's Law, as they call it, you might even find yourself down the line being repaid by somebody else that you like, oh my God, I went to Starbucks, I got a free coffee, a free frappuccino, you know, because you had helped out your cousin or whatever, and you're like, it's a risk, because he don't ever pay nobody back. So I just knew when I gave that money, it was a wrap. So, you know, you kind of think of that, and then you're thinking about, okay, later on, you go to Starbucks, you stop in there, get your regular frappuccino, or if it's like me, I like my chai latte, grande, and so you get that, and like, you know what, yours is for free. You're like, what? Like, yeah, the person that was in front of you, they said keep the change and give it apply to the person that comes behind them in the drive-thru. So you don't know how you might be blessed, you know, in return on things. So that's why I'm saying, you know, you kind of got to watch that. You know, so being very frivolous, you might even cut yourself. My dad said, cut your nose off, spite your face. Doing that, being cheap, el cheapo, or el frivoloso. Clear? Okay, so now let's look at some things for the feminine. Heart matters for the feminine. And now it's funny, this came out too. Okay, and let's look at some heart matters for the divine masculine. Okay, clarifiers. So that's funny, it went there. Okay, I'm going to let you land there, because most time when I look, that's where it's going to be. These two came out. Okay.